Hello and welcome to today's match. There's plenty of cloud cover overhead. We'll have to see what the weather decides to bring us here today. Tony Gregg is now in the commentary box with me. We'll get your thoughts on the match in a moment, Tony, but first let's hear your analysis of the pitch.
Well, thanks, Jonathan. This pitch is absolutely superb. An excellent cricket wicket. The groundsman's done a fine job. It's hard and fast, so the ball will come onto the bat nicely, but there's also plenty of bounce for the bowlers, with the ball carrying nicely through to the wicketkeeper at around about waist height. The wrist spinners should really enjoy bowling on it.
The captains are about to make the crucial toss, so let's get down there and see who wins. Looks like they'll be coming out to bat then. Well, that's an interesting call. Let's see whether it's the correct one. The ground's beginning to fill up as the players emerge from the pavilion.
The opening bowlers are the key. If they can keep it tight and pick up a couple of early wickets, then they might be in with a chance.
The fast bowler with the first over then. Batsmen are looking for two. Very well played.
Well, that's what you should expect if you bowl like that on this pitch.
You just can't afford to give the batsman that kind of width in these conditions. The width of that delivery allowed him to knock it for four.
Well, he certainly wasn't out in the middle for very long.
And from another angle. Left hand, right hand combination at the crease now. But he's mistimed that, has run away off the edge. No run. What's the key to bowling with the new ball, Tony?
The key to bowling with a new ball is movement. There's no doubt about that. If you bowl a good lengthened line and you have some movement, then you're always going to cause problems for the batsman. And the great bowlers, both of yesteryear and the modern fast bowlers, when using the new ball, get it to swing. So swing in the air is one way to move the ball. And of course the other way, with a new hard seam, you can move it off the seam as well. If you happen to be able to do both, well, that's a bonus. So for me, lengthen line and swing and seam is the way to go. But you can only do that if you keep the seam upright. And so that's the challenge.
Dot ball. Another dot ball. Edged. He's put it down. That really is very disappointing for the bowler.
At this level of cricket, you really cannot afford to drop catches.
Maiden over. The leg spinner to start a new over. Let's look at that again. Well, I wonder what Hawkeye made of that. Beautifully bowled, beaten all ends up. Let's have a look at the action replay. Great shot. That'll be 4 more.
That had 4 runs written all over it from the moment it left his bat.
He's certainly not hanging around. Well, that's a cracking shot. That's 4 all the way.
Oh, what can I say? He looks in top form today.
Well, it just didn't carry over the rope. The ball gone.
He kept his eyes on the ball very well there.
Let's have a look at that again. The new man in can't afford any lapses in concentration here. That's out. Let's have a look at that from another angle. Plenty of pressure on the new batsman then. 8 scored off the over then. What would be your greatest all-time team, Tony?
Well, that's a very difficult one. My greatest all-time team, there are two players that I haven't seen play, and Len Hutton is an opening batsman. So Len Hutton and Barry Richards from South Africa, they'd be my openers. And then the other one, who obviously just stands as a colossus above everyone else, is Bradman. He'd be my number 3. Graham Pollock would be number 4, followed by Vivian Richards, and then Gary Sobers. He'd also form part of my bowling lineup because he's such a wonderful bowler. Number 7 would be Alan Knott. He's my wicketkeeper. Number 8, I'd go for Shane Warne as the first of 2 spinners. So Shane Warne and Muthaya Murali-Dhiran would be my 2 spinners. And my 2 fast bowlers, Andy Roberts and Dennis Lilly.
One more run there. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Out! No, he's dropped it. The bowler will be really disappointed with that.
International cricket is a tough enough game without making it harder for yourself by not holding on to catches.
The gap there, and that races away for 4.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, weight forward.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet. Seven runs came from that over. The leg spinner to start a new over.
The last few overs of the innings are vital, so the captain should save some of the best bowlers' allocation and...
What's the umpire going to say about this one? The umpire raises a finger, he's out.
That was straight in front, no doubt about that one.
Well, he certainly wasn't out in the middle for very long.
And from another angle. Let's take a look at Hawkeye. New batsman in for Australia. Thin edge. Dolly. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
Great catch. It's important not to miss anything in the field at all.
Let's take another look at that in replay. So it's a left-right combination at the crease now.
He's having some problems with his run-up out there.
And from another angle. No run taken off that ball. That's 3 conceded from the over. The slow bowler will bowl the last of his allotted overs then. We hear commentators talk about fast bowlers hunting in pairs, but how important do you really think bowling partnerships are, Tony?
There is a lot of talk about fast bowlers hunting in pairs, but to be perfectly honest, what you want more than anything else is good fast bowlers. And if there's only one of those, well, that's just going to have to do. If you have 2 really good fast bowlers, then of course you are going to create all sorts of problems for the opposition. I think that is where this talk about fast bowlers and indeed spinners, good spinners hunting in pairs, come from. They keep up the pressure and they keep up the rage, so to speak. Certainly in my time, playing against the likes of Lillian Thompson, it would have been a bit easier had there only been one of those 2 and a little bit of respite when he wasn't bowling. The same, of course, applies to the great West Indian combinations. The likes of Holding and Roberts, for example, were absolutely deadly. And had either Holding or Roberts not been there, there would have been a little time to recover.
Quality timing there. The bowler looks most unimpressed with that.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
That was sheer brute force. Run away for 4.
Oh, that's a wonderful shot. He looks in great shape out there.
He hit that with great power.
The ball just runs out into the covers. Batsmen are looking for 2. Three more onto the scoreboard. 15 runs taken off the over. Up between confident appeal. The umpire isn't sure, so he's requesting the third umpire. Let's have a look at that again.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle they only get one shot at it at full speed.
There's the signal. He's safe.
Batsmen are coming back for a second. Let's look at that again. No runs there.
Beautifully timed.
That is a textbook shot.
That was beautifully put away for four.
A beautifully timed shot for four.
Seven runs came from that over.
So, the leg spinner to bowl his final over. Batsmen are looking for two. Good strike rate so far from this batsman.
A dolly!
The tail's exposed after that crucial breakthrough.
A slight fumble, but safely pouched.
And from another angle, New batsman in. No runs there. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Big shout. That was really tight, so the umpire's calling for the TV replay. Let's take another look at that in replay.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
There's the red light. Yep, he's out.
That was a terrible call. He didn't have a hope of making it.
So it's a left-right combination at the crease now. Batsmen are looking for 2.
What's the umpire going to say about this one? Not out.
Another single. That's 6 runs from the over. This is the last of his allotted overs.
Edge to slip.
Let's look at that again. Dot ball.
Him.
Let's take another look at that in replay. So into the tail now, and these lower order batsmen have got to show some resistance. The batsman was in quite a bit of trouble with that delivery. Batsmen are coming back for 2. Very well timed. That's raced away to the boundary.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced to the boundary.
He hit that uppishly, but it's raced away to the fence. It's in the air. Gone. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
Well, he picked the fielder out perfectly with that shot.
And from another angle. Absolute concentration required from the new man in. Another over gone. So, this is the final over. Batsmen are looking for two. The ball just runs out into the covers. Great stop. That's four all the way.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
He hit that with great power. The batsmen are coming back for a second. That's two more. Great stroke play. Good placement. That'll really annoy the fielding captain.
Well, he was a bit fortunate there. It was a bit uppish, but luckily not to a fielder.
That was a confident shot.
Good stuff. That brings the innings to a close. He's getting a polite round of applause as he makes his way to the pavilion.
The opening batsmen will want to make early inroads into the bowling attack to give themselves a fighting chance in this match.
The quick bowler to start the first over. Beautifully played. That was a shot right out of the coaching manual.
He's found the gap.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet. Top quality shot. He really struck that beautifully.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
That was a really classy shot.
No ball.
Batsmen are looking for two. Physical fitness is a major part of modern cricketers' training regime. What impact do you think this has had on the game?
Physical fitness as part of the modern game is obviously very important. You need to be fit, you play a lot. But you need to be cricket fit, and that's where I've got a little bit of a problem with some of the modern techniques. I reckon that fast bowlers need to be fit to bowl. They don't need to be fit to swim long distances in the pool, to run marathons. They need to be fit to bowl, and I think that we're seeing quite a lot of injuries as a result of some of the extramural work that is done by bowlers that doesn't involve the action of bowling. So I think that's a bit of a lesson to be learned. Having said that, I would be the last one who'd want to in any way detract from cricketers being fitter. I think that if you're fitter, you're going to be better.
He's put it down. Dear me, you really can't afford to put down chances like this.
Must have taken his eye off it at the last moment.
I can only assume he lost it in the background because he was all over the place trying to judge it.
An expensive over for Australia, that one. Nothing scored there. No run taken off that ball.
Oh, that's a cracking shot.
Super shot there.
He's found the gap.
The crowd really enjoyed that one.
Very well timed. Pure timing. Glorious shot.
Great shot. That'll give him some confidence.
He was onto that in a flash. Quality timing there.
That's raced away through.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers. There really is no margin for error.
It's been a rather expensive over so far. An expensive over for Australia, that one. The leg spinner to start a new over. Beautiful placement, 4 all the way.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
A beautifully timed shot for 4. Just 1 run. He's hit that very hard. Super shot there.
He's found the gap.
Well, he's playing to the crowd now. So the run rate stands at just over 5 and over. Lovely shot.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
He's found the gap with that one. He's certainly not hanging around. No ball. Great shot. That was superb placement.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced to the boundary.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet.
That's a really good shout. Got him!
You can't afford to hesitate. If it's a tight run, the slightest indecision can prove expensive.
Let's look at that again. New batsman at the wicket for India. An expensive over for Australia, that one. The leg spinner to start a new over.
What's the umpire going to say about this one?
That's out. That was a sharp stumping by the wicketkeeper. Let's take a look at that from another angle. So, new batsman at the crease. Very well played.
4 more. He's found the gap.
He placed that superbly. Lovely shot. He's gone for it, and he gets 6.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
He hardly seemed to hit it, yet it sailed over the ropes. Quality timing there. That came right out of the meat of the bat.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
He smashed that many a mile. Beautifully played. Oh, that's gone a long way.
That's confidence for you. He must really fancy his chances today.
Splendid stroke. Tremendous timing. His timing's perfect today.
Well, you can't set fields for shots like that. Brilliant.
The fielder hardly had a chance to move. That's an appalling over.
The captain needs to think about saving some overs from his best bowlers for the closing stages of the innings.
That's a sensational shot. That's in the air, and it sailed over the fence.
He got everything absolutely right there and was rewarded with 6 runs.
He was onto that in a flash.
That's it, it's all over. Well done to the winning team, who really gave the fans some excitement during this one-day international.